Hey everyone, how you guys are doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Kiki and welcome to Kiki's YouTube channel. Today I wanted to go over some simple steps on how to brand yourself, all right? A lot of business owners that sells products and services really have no idea on to how to brand themselves and how to make themselves uh more uh, um more stand out, I guess I should say, or be a little bit more direct with what they're selling and what their products is, because a lot of a lot of business owners out there, from what I can see, do not provide clarity at all, and they are speaking to everyone when they need to kind of figure out who they want to target and who they want to who their buyers are, who they want their buyers to be. A lot of business owners do not have that figured out at all. When they're on social media, they are pretty much are trying to reach out to everyone, and everyone is not going to um, buy your products and services, because your products and services is not for everyone. And I think that's where a lot of business owners kind of uh, miss that. They miss that in a huge way. All right. So I'm gonna go with the simple steps. All right. So number one, find what makes you unique. So um, well, I want you to get a pen and paper as I'm going over these simple steps. All right. If you can do that for me, that would be amazing. All right. This is just to kind of help you, kind of figure out how to properly bring yourself where you can start seeing results. All right. And please let me know if this was even helpful at all. All right. So I'm gonna repeat number one. So number one is find what makes you unique. All right. So what do I mean by that? So you need to figure out what why should a consumer deal with you? Like what is it about you that a customer should work with you, should buy your products, should buy your services? Like what is it that you have to offer? Because a lot of times we kind of like, as business owners, we kind of forget that we're not the only ones out there that's doing the same product or services. All right, there's many other people out there. So what makes you the one that a customer should gravitate to? All right, so write that down, write out what makes you unique. All right, because this will help you to start being able to see some type of success. All right, so that's number one. Number two is research your peers. So what do I mean by that? So um, like I was stating about you're not the only one that has that same product or services. Um, Number two, I want you to find all these people. Find who else sells, or who like similarities has the same products and services you have. All right. I want you to kind of study them, see what they're doing on social media, and it kind of helps you to know like the pros and cons and things like that. I'm not telling you to copycat them, but what I'm saying is study them out. You can write down some things that they do, and of course, the things that they do, you can make it your own and make it, a little bit more you. All right, because people can tell when someone they can tell if you're being fake, and you don't want to be fake. You want to be real. All right, so just study your peers, or the people that are that's has the same products and services as you. Study them out, see what how they're presenting themselves on social media. So that could be Facebook, that can be LinkedIn, that can be Instagram, that can be um, TikTok, that can be any social media platform out there, Twitter, you know um, whatever, right? Threads. So whatever social media, and there's so many social media platforms out there, right? So whichever one, study your competitors, all right? Study them and write the things that they're doing, but not copy the things they're doing, all right? You don't want to like copy work, like, you don't want to you don't want it to be the point where you're becoming fake, all right? And you don't want to copy every little detail they're doing, but you want to take what they're doing and then again making it your own, all right? So that's the purpose of that. So that's number 2. Number 3 is establish a clear voice. So what does that mean? That means when you're on social media platforms and when you're on these platforms, are you being clear as to what your products and services are? Are you being vague? All right. Vague is not going to get you anywhere, okay, in this game. Well, I shouldn't say game, but it's not going to get you anywhere if you're trying to have a successful business. All right. So you want to definitely establish a clear voice as to what your products and services is even about in the first place. All right. You don't want your customers confused or your potential customers confused on as to what you even selling in the first place. All right, so you want to be very clear as to what your product services is. All right, you want to be able to offer let people know um, the benefits of your products and services. All right, so again, you just want to make that loud and known as be really clear as to what your product services is. So that is number 3. All right, so number 4 is determine your niche and your audience, all right? Because this is the most important part of all, is to being able to determine your niche and your audience, all right? Again, like I was stating again a little bit earlier, that whatever your product services is, it's not going to be for everyone. It's just really not, all right? Um, so um, so just kind of keep that in mind, all right? Really, really try to keep that in mind, all right? So you want to be able to make it known as to who who you want to target, all right? And you want to like if you even have to write these things down, I suggest you do that, all right? I suggest that, whatever your product services is, you think about it really good as to who would it really serve, who would it really help. And then once you figure that out, then that's when you could kind of have more of a clarity as to, okay, these are the people that I need to target, all right? Because sometimes um, when we are selling things, selling products and services, sometimes we kind of forget that some products and services is actually more a gender thing. When I say gender thing, I mean like some products and services may be just only for females. Okay, then that's who you need to be talking to. Is females. All right, now sometimes it can be an age group thing. Sometimes it can be more about, okay, this my products or service will probably be more for the age like people in their 20s, 30s, maybe even people like 40s and 50s. It just you have to figure out if it's what your product services like who would it benefit, who would it help, and if it is uh more for a certain gender. All right, so all of that is super important, and you need to know that before you get out here on social media presenting your products and services. You need to be aware as to who is it going to serve, who is it going to help, who you need to be targeting, who you need to be talking to. All right, and then you can kind of go from there. All right, because all this is very helpful, because then when you are wanting to like place flyers and place banners and things like that, then you can actually start like telling people, okay, this I'm helping. My products and services is for females. You don't even have to say age, but you could say these are for females. I'm talking to ladies that have been struggling with skincare. If it's about skincare, or you can say my products is geared towards men, with men that's been having problems um, with when they shaving or cutting their face. This product is more for men. So basically that hopefully that's more you kind of get where I'm going with this. You need to like be able to state what your products and services, who is it for, and then that way you can even have that plastered on social media, you know, like if when you make your banners, or if you're making your flyers, if you want to pass out flyers, you know, trying to, you know, let other people know about your business, getting your business more out there, networking with people. You want to like be able to know who your audience is, so that way it's more easier for you to kind of establish that and be able to tell people that, and then they can kind of get a better idea of what your business has to offer. And then also, of course, you want to make sure you lay out all the benefits for these products, you know, because people need to know that, they need to know the benefits um in the first place, as to, you know, why should I be buying your products and service. Was it I mean, what's it what's it to me if I buy it or not buy it? I mean, you gotta let your people know. You gotta let the customers know as to why should they even be buying it in the first place. What kind of benefit does it have for them to even purchase in the first place? So hopefully that is clear. All right. So uh, I think that's it. I just want to go over these four. Hopefully, these steps are going to help you, and hopefully you can see a little bit more, you'll start seeing a little bit more of a results from what I just went over. If you have more questions about what I went over, of course you are more than welcome. I do have a free course that is about branding yourself. All right, so you are more than welcome to get that course if you willing, if you want to get that course. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end on that note. Uh, but if you have questions, I'm gonna like have all my information in the description. And again, definitely, uh, you know, get my free course, all right, where it goes over about how to properly brand yourself, all right. It's important, all right. So, and then again, I'm more than welcome. I'm more than happy to help you in any way I can, all right. So that's it. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.